Here's the thing. While restoring vintage radios, in many cases it occurs that the speaker cloth is showing signs of wear and tear, with the characteristic speaker shadow as shown in this Telefunken tube radio from around 1955. And while sometimes the fabric is still in reasonable condition, it shows the grimy outline, behind which the speakers themselves are mounted. While it may be possible now to clean the cloth itself, in many cases this does not produce a good result, as the dirt is too ingrained on the fabric, or the fabric itself has become too delicate. Now, a loudspeaker can be thought of as a vibrating piston, pushing and pulling air in and out as it produces sound, and in the process catching dust and dirt, resulting in this state over many years of use. So, what to do? It is the case that sourcing genuine, or at least appropriate, speaker cloth is quite expensive, but more importantly, it's getting increasingly difficult to source. So I was looking for an alternative solution to this problem. So recently I was out shopping in one of our local home stores and I came across these, and these are actually placemats. And they measure 45 centimeters by 32, and in some cases can be fitted to our vintage tube radios. Now, they're actually made out of plastic, and I'm sure to the purist you wouldn't want to be using these, but they can produce a reasonably good result. So here's 3 examples that I picked up, and they were as cheap as chips. I think the 3 of these cost about €5. Nothing. €5 for the 3. So this one is particularly nice because it has a kind of a gold fleck running through it, as you would see in some of the current vintage speaker cloths, as does this. This is a lighter one, but again it has this kind of gold fleck, which maybe the camera isn't picking up, but it's certainly there. And I decided to try out some of them in a radio that I was restoring. So let's have a look and see what it looks like. This is a Philips Bakelite cabinet that I was working on at the time, and while I had the chassis out, I popped in the 3 samples to see what they looked like, and actually settled on the final one here. And while it looks like a reflection of the surface of the weave, in fact it's the light coming through from the rear. So the weave is suitably loose to allow no distortion or muffling of any sort of sound transfer. And this is the result. Now, I know for the purist, it's not completely authentic in that it doesn't completely replicate the original cloth, but in this case, the speaker cloth was damaged beyond repair. So we ended up with a reasonably good result, and I'm happy with it. So if you have been, thanks for watching.